Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about plastics and the harmful effects of our ocean. Jacques Cousteau once said that water and air are two essential fluids that all life depend upon, and they have now become our garbage cans. The world in which we live in today has become saturated with plastic. Our world is made up of 70% ocean, and according to National Geographic, an article published January 11, 2015, there are 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic in our ocean today. Plastic is changing the ocean. Today we're going to look at 4 different points. How does plastic get into the ocean? What are the harmful effects? The recycle process, and what we can do to make changes. So what is plastic and how does it get into the ocean? Plastic is a versatile, durable, inexpensive material that is biodegradable. Plastic has only been around since the 50s, so not that long. And according to Plastics in Our Ocean, a styrofoam cup can take up to 50 years to break down, and a baby diaper can take up to 450 years, which is a very long time when you think of all the diapers in this country. Fragments of plastic are called microplastics, and they are the size of a sesame seed. Plastic contains a harmful chemical known as PCB, which stands for polychlorinated biphenyls. When people do not recycle and they lose their plastic bags, bottle caps, whatnot, the wind takes it, they go into street drains, and then those are carried into streams, rivers, which eventually make their way into our oceans. So some of the harmful effects. According to the Center for Biological Diversity, ocean pollution takes a heavy toll on wildlife. Fish could eat a ton of plastic, as well as the bigger fish and marine mammals. Here are a few statistics. According to Plastic Oceans, over 90% of seabirds have plastic in their stomach. 1 in 3 species of sea mammals have been found to be tangled in some kind of plastic or netting. Marine mammals such as seals like to play with the netting and have fun with the plastic straps, and then they get caught on their neck and they actually end up dying from exhaustion, trying to escape, or infections, or sadly starvation. Sea turtles often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish as they look the same, and the plastic then obstructs their esophagus, and whales have been found with plastic in their stomachs. Many seabirds eat plastic, and it damages their digestive tract, which causes malnutrition, starvation, and death. The plastic that fish, lobsters, and crabs eat affect the quality that make it way to human consumption. So let's talk about recycling. There are several types of plastics. The 4 most common, the first one is called polyethylene terephthalate. This type of recycled plastic is tough, and it's used as a barrier moisture to gas. And it's used for soft drinks and peanut butter and salad dressing containers. High density polyurethane. This recycled plastic is known for its stiffness and reduced permeability to gas like water and milk bottles. And polychloride is known as PVC, and that's the one that's used for piping as well as juice bottles. And the most common is the low density one, which is the most common and the most strong, and that's used for most containers, plastic bags, plastic water bottles. So the recycle process consists of collecting the different plastics, sorting them by resin, content, color. There's actually a symbol on the bottom that helps them to separate, and then they clean it with some detergents, and then the plastic is melted, and that's the recycle process, and they make what's called nurdles, which those can be used to make plastic all over again. So we can do our part in this country. There are many other countries, though, that continue to dump plastic into the ocean. But if you want to do your own part, there's many things that you can do. Small things make a difference. Bring your own shopping bag to the food store. Don't use plastic bags. If you have to use plastic, make sure you recycle. Buy a coffee cup, bring that to the coffee shop if you get coffee. Cut down on K-cups, percolate. There's a lot of facial products, body wash, things like that contain the microplastics. I personally was surprised to find out that Burt's Bees, their facial scrub, especially the apricot shells, you would think it would be all natural. That is filled with plastic. Rethink your food storage, try to use glass containers. A lot of people now are using ball jars, they're back in style, and that's a good way to do that. So in conclusion, I would just like to say that given the nature of the problem and the fact that we can do something about it, if everyone does their small part to make a difference, next time you see a plastic bag, a piece of plastic, make sure that you take the time to pick it up, and let's make the expression salt water cures all a reality. Thank you.